Fear and worry tone words express the anxiety or fright the author wants the reader to feel. Tone words in general are used to convey the emotions or attitude. Some words would be aggravated, foreboding, or anxious. Some examples of fear or worry tone words would be apprehensive, which is mentally upset over possible misfortune, disturbed, which is emotionally unstable and having a hard time coping. Both of those would be under the worrying category. And ominous is threatening or foreshadowing to tragic events, which would be under fear. Though my own definition, what I thought would be fear and worry tone words are used to convey the author's feeling of anxiety or fear. Some examples I found from the text were from George Orwell's Shooting an Elephant. The first example is, all this was perplexing and upsetting, for at that time I had already made up my mind that imperialism was an evil thing, and the sooner I chucked up my jog and got out of it, the better. Some words from the passage would be perplexing or upsetting, and the whole text had negative connotations, suggesting worrying or fear. The second passage I found was also from George Orwell's Shooting an Elephant, which says, bogged with bamboos, all these oppressed me with an intolerable sense of guilt. Some words I found were oppressed, intolerable, guilt, which would all be under the worry category. The last passage I have is from Seeing England. It says, who were these people, and why had I never seen them? I mean, really seen them, in the place where they lived. I had never been to England. No one I knew had ever been to England, or I should say, no one I knew had ever been and returned to tell me about it. This passage has a bunch of worry in it. The tone words are mainly hidden in it, but it has very subtle worry sentences. Like, she's questioning everything, and she's basically saying, who are these people? Why don't I know them? And it just conveys a lot of worrying.